94.3 The Dude is very grateful to our men and women in uniform. We're proud to recognize local members of our military by turning the spotlight on them right now in our Soldier Salute.
I'm your host, Marine Corps Corporal Bobby Herpel. Today I have with me Sergeant Dana Smith in the Army National Guard. And Dana, tell us about your Army career.
So I actually joined the military right out of high school, way back when I joined active duty. I did 2 years. I was stationed over in Germany. I actually came back to the States. I don't even remember what year it was, but I did end up enlisting in the National Guard in Washington State. That's where I'm from. So I did 4 years of National Guard duty there. I got out in 2007, and I took a 10-year break in service. Life brought me to South Carolina, and then I did end up re-enlisting in the National Guard here in 2017.
Dana, you have a 10-year break in service in your National Guard career. Mm-hmm. So are you planning on staying in for the remainder and retiring, or what made you want to come back?
Well, absolutely. This time, I'm definitely going to stay in. I love the benefits. I love the work that I do, and I love the service that the military provides. So, yes, I'm going to stay in this time. I think I have about 13 more years left, so that kind of took that with a grain of salt when I re-enlisted. So, I was coaching CrossFit, and one of the gentlemen in my class was our current battalion commander right now. So back then he was the XO, and he kept talking to me for a long time, trying to get me to re-enlist. I kind of assessed my life at that time, and I did decide to re-enlist. So it was a good decision.
You took a 10-year break before re-enlisting and back into the National Guard. So what did you do for those 10 years you were off?
So I actually went to school a couple times. I got my degree in civil engineering. I did that for a few years. I decided that I did not like to sit at a computer and crunch numbers all day, so I decided to go back to college. I got a degree in medical assisting, and I did that for about 6 years. I worked in pediatrics, and then most recently, before I re-enlisted, I worked at the Lexington Medical Center as an allergy nurse, giving allergy shots and conducting testing and stuff. Kind of a little bit of everything.
So you don't want to go back to testing some other things. Have you heard of COVID by chance?
I mean, a little bit, yeah, here and there.
What is the age cutoff to re-enlist into the Army or to enlist in the Army as is?
So beginning out, if you are not a prior service soldier, you can enlist. Well, right now the National Guard is 17 to 35. If you do have prior service time, as long as you can retire and get your years in before you're 60, you can re-enlist. So that was perfect for me because I re-enlisted when I was 37, and I had already had 8 years down. So I have plenty of time to retire and get plenty of retirement years. So I actually have kind of a crazy story. When I first enlisted on active duty, I enlisted as a combat diver and got sent to Fort Sill for basic training. Then I went to Fort Leonard Wood, and because we were there for so long, the dive school is a long school. So we were sitting waiting for the next class to start, and there was I want to say 40 of us waiting to start this next class. And we were miserable because we're just sitting there, so they came in and gave us an opportunity to reclass. So they brought a list in for me and told me to pick a job from that list. So I chose the first one because I was so ready to get out of there. I chose supply as a 92 Yankee. I'm a supply specialist.